Good morning there, Miss Brown's class out there in beautiful Netherland, Colorado. This is Ranger Ryan coming to you from my office here in Pennsylvania. I hope everybody is staying safe with all the corona stuff happening out there. I know I'm out of uniform right now because I am actually furloughed. I was able to come in today to get some extra work done. But the important thing is that everybody's staying safe out there. But I know you guys have switched over to this really great online kind of virtual style of learning, and Miss Albright has put together a really awesome program for you guys today to talk about some of the cool places in the National Park Service. Now, the National Park Service is something that I'm a huge fan of because I've been a park ranger for almost 20 years. Gosh, I'm old. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the National Park Service. The National Park Service is one of the coolest organizations in all of the federal government. It is our job to protect the special cultural, physical, scenic, beautiful, and special places in this country that make the United States such a unique cultural and physical place. It's actually pretty cool. The United States is bigger in a lot of ways than a lot of other countries. And I don't mean bigger in size, I mean bigger in different types of areas that we have, the stories that we have to tell. It's a really, really, really cool organization. See, the Park Service was founded in 1916, so a little over 100 years ago. And in 1916, we had all these beautiful places that people really didn't know what to do with. So, a guy by the name of Stephen Mather and another gentleman by the name of Horace Albright got together and created this idea called the National Park Service. Now, there were places in the country like Yellowstone, Yosemite, which were so unique, and you'll learn a little bit more about those in a little bit, but were so unique that people said to themselves, you know what? We really do need to kind of protect this and preserve this so future generations can enjoy it. So Mather and Albright got together, created this idea of the National Park Service, and in 1916, the Organic Act was signed, creating the National Park Service, and it was signed into law by President Woodrow Wilson. Now, a couple years before that, a gentleman by the name of Teddy Roosevelt used something called the Antiquities Act of 1906. And the Antiquities Act gives the president the power to be able to identify and name places that would become national parks. So, throughout the next 100 years, places all over the United States, in every one of the 50 states and all of our U.S. territories, have had special places set aside that are named national park units. Because there's so many all over the country, we had to do something in order to kind of manage them a little bit better. So we broke them down into 7 different regions. Those regions are designed to be a little bit kind of like what types of biohazards or what we call biozones, so things like deserts, mountains, the Great Plains, the temperate forests of the Northeast. And we try to group parks very similar in those locations and geographic locations as well as ecotones or those ecosystems that are very similar. And today you guys are going to be learning about the Southwest National Parks. And there's a ton of really awesome big western parks out there. And the big western parks are usually those big, beautiful, scenic places that you get to go visit and drive to, places like Rocky Mountain National Park. I'm sure you guys have heard about that one. In any case, sit back, relax, enjoy this really great presentation about the Southwest Parks and the National Park Service. Ask Mrs. Brown any questions that you have, and she can get them back to me, and I would be happy to answer them. But above all, you guys stay safe, have a great day, and visit your national parks. Ranger Ryan out.